Hello, welcome back to Telltale Games The Walking Dead. In the last part, I started the game and played up until we got to the barn, and now I'm going to continue.
Hey, get up.
I'm itchy.
Well, you slept in a barn, little lady. Lucky you don't have spiders in your hair. But I bet your daddy scared them all away, huh?
I'm, not her dad. Name's Lee.
I'm Kenny.
Dad, we're in the middle of a fence. There's a tractor and everything.
We better get going, or we won't hear the end of it. That's my boy, Ken Jr. We call him Duck, though.
Dodging or quacking?
Quacking.
Dad!
See? The word is you were on your way to Macon.
My family's from there.
Well, Macon's on the way, and personally, I'd appreciate the company of a guy who can knock a couple of heads together if he has to.
I'll see what the girl would like.
Ah, gotta consult the missus. I understand. Honey, Duck, this is Lee. And, what's the girl's name?
Clementine.
Clementine.
That is a very pretty name.
Thanks.
Well, we should get to work. We've all seen what those things can do out there, so the faster we get this fence up, the better.
I want to build a fence.
Yeah? Well, I need a good foreman. You can sit on the tractor and yell at me whenever I take a water break.
On the tractor? Cool!
Duck and I will hop to it.
I can keep an eye on your little girl here on the porch. We can visit.
Right, this is now we get to everyone's favorite part of a Telltale game, where you're playing the game, and then there's a bunch of characters, and you can talk to the characters at individual times. And then when you do all the things you need to do, the game continues. And even the game says it. So yeah, this is Boat God Kenny over here. He's a pretty divisive character. A lot of people like him, a lot of people don't, and it's because he's a character who, spoiler alert, sticks around for a while, and how he ends up treating you is heavily dependent on the choices you make. Because that's the thing about these Telltale games is, they're story-based games, but a lot of the time the story ends up in basically pretty much the same direction until like the very end, where sometimes there'll be alternate endings in some of them, and sometimes there aren't. But really, it's just like the little things that change that are what really your choices really affect. And yeah, Kenny, the way he acts is one of the big ones. But personally, I like Kenny.
You have such pretty hair.
It gets lots of tangles.
Right, well, now I gotta stop. Yeah, I'm sorry for the cut. I got a call, and now I gotta stitch this together. Oh, what was that? I was playing the game for like 3 minutes or something.
Hey there, girls. You two actually look relaxed.
I think we're doing just fine. Clementine was just telling me about first grade.
Oh, how was that?
It's easy.
Well, yeah. So, you're good?
Anyway, it's almost like we didn't see people eating each other for the past 3 days. It's peaceful here, no?
Yeah, by the way, I'm just using like the default graphics. So whatever the graphic settings are when the game starts, this is what I'm using right now. I didn't really check anything.
So, what do you do when corpses aren't walking around?
I'm a veterinarian back in Fort Lauderdale. Like Herschel here, except more with dogs and cats and not horses. What is it that you do, Lee?
I used to teach up at the University of Georgia.
We need to hope that we can go back to our jobs soon, Lee. Back to normal. It can't stay like this.
Yeah, my mistake.
We'll all be home soon.
How did you handle getting through the city?
Kenny just drove. We passed so many people that needed help, and we just passed people. Over some, just...
It's okay. It's fine. You don't have to say anymore.
I want to go home tomorrow. But even then, I can't take away the things Doc went through. Don't you want to go back to the moment before you knew about all of this?
Anybody in their right mind would. Families and barbecues and beers with good friends.
All of those things.
Those are the things we live for, right? With those gone, what's the point? Back in a bit.
Okay, Lee.
Yeah, I think this scene of walking around goes on for a while. You know, gotta talk to Kenny. He's the most important man here.
Hey there, Kenny. Need any help?
No, I think I got it. Do you need any help?
What do you mean?
I mean, in taking care of that little girl. You know what you're doing? You got kids of your own?
I have no idea what I'm doing.
At least you're honest. Shit. Better than I was when Duck showed up. You'll figure it out.
How's your son doing?
Good, I think. Katya's got a sister up in Memphis. We were coming back from visiting her. We were in a gas station and some guy grabbed my boy. I thought he was kidnapping him. I was on the fucker in about 2 seconds and... Christ. Just lucky I was there. We saw a lot of bodies before we stumbled upon Herschel's. But we're a tough family, Lee. Ain't nothing gonna faze us.
So what's your family's plan?
Get back on down to Lauderdale and let this mess get sorted out. Government will start handing out shots and the National Guard will do its thing. On the odd chance things got too bad, we could hop on my boat, I guess.
You've got a boat.
I'm a commercial fisherman, catching mackerel, dolphin, whatever's biting and paying. Katya wouldn't be wild about it, but the boat's not that bad.
See you.
Right, so yeah. I have played this game multiple times, so, you know, I am pretty well aware of what decisions lead to what, so, you know, it's not like there's any blindness going on here, so I'm gonna choose the things based on what I know the outcomes are, which isn't the most exciting thing, but, you know, this game is a decade old, so, you know, it's not like... I don't know, I know a lot of people have played this game, but the only series I've watched that wasn't just me playing the game was I watched Steven play it a while ago, and that ended like 5 years ago.
It's just whatever scraps I could find around the property.
And then him playing the first season was 8 years ago.
Think this thing will keep him out?
Not yet. I'm planning on coming back through on a fortification pass, if you will. We'll lock this place up good.
Sean's still working on that fence.
You know how to drive it?
Sure don't. I can give you a hell of a critique of the U.S. Farm Bill, though.
I'm good.
Yeah, Duck. Duck is one of those characters. A lot of people hate Duck. It's kind of a joke, from what I can tell from the fan base of these games. They just like to hate on Duck, which I'll admit he is pretty annoying. But, like, he is just a stupid kid. So what do you expect? Did the truck just move? Did I just move the angle of the truck with my leg? I don't actually know what I'm supposed to do at this point. I thought you just talked to everyone. Oh, the game's not continuing. Weird. Oh, wait, not... I talked to Katya and not talk to Clementine after that? I don't know.
Seems like those two are getting along.
Yeah, I guess I didn't talk to Clementine.
You having a nice time with Katya, Clementine?
Yeah.
Well, that's that.
Hey, back in a bit.
Okay, Lee.
What am I supposed to do? Normally the game just kind of continues at this point, but it's not continuing. Oh, because I gotta go down to this one.
Really?
Didn't talk to him, I just looked at him.
Need a hand?
That'd be great. If you could cut those 2 bys to length, that'd sure speed things up.
Alright, this scene, I forgot about this. I gotta cut the boards. In his blood.
Dad doesn't know how bad it is.
No, he doesn't.
I saw a guy in Atlanta kill a kid. A boy. Just shot him right in the face.
Was the boy one of the walkers?
I don't even know. He was either attacking the guy or asking for help. He didn't even hesitate. He just turned, put the barrel of the gun right between the kid's eyes, and pulled the trigger. You don't see things like that. It's not like in the movies.
They don't fall like you think.
Did you have to do it?
Do what?
Kill. Have you had to off one yet?
Oh, I bashed a poor girl's brains in.
Whoa. I couldn't do that. I'm just glad we're getting this fence built. Dad just wants to keep the family safe and thinks inviting people in is a bigger threat than whatever's out there. How about yours? How's your family?
My brother and parents are in Macon. I hope.
Oh man, I hope so too. Maybe it's not too bad there. That's probably all I need cut for now. Thanks.
And Sean, thanks again for the ride.
No problem, Lee. Couldn't leave you behind. Anyway, when you see my dad around, he might want some help in the barn.
I guess one thing to mention is these games take place in the Walking Dead comics, because there's a comic series, there's a comic book series, and then there's a TV show, and they are like very different. But this character Herschel Lee, he appears in both of them. That's a thing. Like the first season has a couple callbacks to the comics, but I think after that for a while, and I think until like the third season, it's mostly kind of its own thing. I haven't read the comics, by the way. I'm just going by what I know.
How'd you get out of Atlanta?
I got a ride and then I was in a wreck. I walked until your boy found me.
Well, you're no worse for wear.
This farm's a nice plot of land.
Had you told me 20 years ago I'd still be doing this, I would have told you that you were full of crap. Never was a plan, having a place like this. It was in the family, and I guess so was I. Family's important. It's all that matters. You agree with that?
Was brought up to, yes.
Where's your family now? Parents? Wife? Girlfriend?
My parents are in Macon with my brother.
Well, I hope they're all right. But now you've got this little girl to take care of. Clementine, is it? You just stumbled up on her?
Yeah, I was looking for help in her house.
Can I give you a piece of advice?
Sure.
I don't know who you are or what you did. Let's say things don't get better back in the cities, or they get worse before they do. You're gonna have to depend on the honesty of strangers if you're gonna make it. And if those same people get to questioning yours, you're gonna be in trouble. But at least you have the common sense to listen to a man giving you advice.
Go! I'll get my gun!
Yeah, Duck's an idiot. I gotta say. First big choice. Do you help the stupid kid? Or do you help Sean? I don't know, if I could click the buttons, it'd be great.
Don't let him take me!
I got you. Now, Sean.
Get this tractor off of me! Please, help me, please!
Get out.
Get the fuck out of here!
I'm sorry.
Sorry? Your son is alive. You don't get to be sorry. And you didn't even try to help. I thought I could help them both.
Look at him. You thought wrong. And now... Please. Just go.
Get out and never come back.
You've got that ride to Macon if you want it.
Cherokee Hardware. And the liquor store. The liquor store. Then you have to name it. Harriet Antiques.
Well, this is as far as we're going.
And it's far enough.
Douglas Office Supplies. Bargains. Deals. You want them?
Look!
Hey there! You friendly? Truck's run out of gas. Fuck!
We're trapped! Ah! No! Help! Run!
We can't take risks like this. And we can't just let people die, either. When I say that door stays shut no matter what, I fucking mean it. We don't know who these people are. It could be dangerous.
Worse, they could have let them right to us.
Where the hell is your humanity? They would have died out there.
Then we let them.
We have kids with us.
I see one little girl.
What is it?
I have to pee.
I'd go out there again in a second.
I bet you would.
In a minute, Clem.
They've got kids, Lily.
Those things outside don't care.
Maybe you should go join them then. You'll have something in common. God damn it, Lily. You have to control these people.
Carly and Glenn just ran out there.
I don't give a flying fuck. We're in a war zone.
She's the leader here. But it looks like she's losing control of her people.
If you were in my shoes, you'd be the...
Holy shit. Son of a bitch. One of them is bitten.
He wasn't bitten.
Hell, he wasn't. We have to end this now.
Over my dead body.
We'll dig one hole.
No, I'm cleaning him up. There's no bite. He's fine.
Don't you fucking people get it? We've already seen this happen. We let someone with a bite stay in, and we all end up bitten. Shut up. We gotta throw him out, or smash his head in.
Kenny, stop him!
Hey, what do we do about this guy?
Dad, it's just a boy. It's...
Lily, I'll handle
But
this.
your heart, Dad. You need to calm down. We'll get this kid out of here.
It's either him or your son. I say it's him.
Goddamn right. Out on his ass with those things.
Everyone chill the fuck out! Nobody is doing anything.
Shut up, Lily. And you, shut the fuck up. They will find us, and they will get in here, and none of this will fucking matter. But right now, we're about to be trapped in here with one of those things.
What the hell are you talking about?
He's bitten! That's how you turn!
He's not bitten. Please stop this. It's upsetting him.
Oh, I'm upsetting him. Upsetting is getting eaten alive.
Dad, we get it. It's a big deal.
What if this was your daughter?
Never would have happened. She's not some snot-nosed toddler, okay? She's United States Air Force.
Fuck you and her. I'm gonna kill him, Cat. Just worry about Duck.
Lee!
Yeah?
There's someone in there!
It's just locked. Key's behind the counter. Probably.
Hey, I'm not the bad guy here. I'm just looking out for my daughter.
No, you're just the guy arguing for killing a kid.
He's covered in muck. She'll find the bite. Watch.
She won't.
And if she does, the first thing he'll do is sink his teeth into his mom's face. Then, once she's dead, he'll probably pounce on your little girl.
It's a little boy. I think we can handle it.
A little boy? He'll be an uncontrollable man-eater.
It's not gonna happen.
It is. And we're tossing him out now!
No! You don't touch that boy! You don't touch anybody! I've got a little girl I'm trying to protect in here, too. You want to get violent, you old fuck? Well, come on! You better have a plan to kill me, though, because it's me before anyone else in here!
Jesus!
Jump in time!
Come on.
Get away from her, you son of a bitch!
Q and then E. Weirdest combination of buttons.
Man.
You okay?
Just great, thanks.
Guys?
Everybody down! Stay quiet!
They're gonna get in. Shut up.
Is that the military?
I don't know.
Thank God for whatever it is.
We almost died because of this bitch and her itchy trigger finger. That was stupid. That was...
Dad!
What's wrong with it?
It's his heart.
My pills.
Nitroglycerin pills? Yes, we're out. We've been trying to get into the pharmacy since we got here. Please try to get in there. Behind the counter where the pills are.
There's probably another entrance. Maybe through the office.
How do you know that's an office?
Educated guess.
It doesn't matter. We need nitroglycerin pills. Please get in there. I'll keep an eye on my dad.
Everyone else should get comfy and look for anything useful. We could be in here a while.
I'm starting to think this drugstore isn't a permanent solution.
You're right. This ain't exactly Fort Knox.
What do you suggest?
We need as much gas as possible so we can all get out of downtown Macon. Fast.
Agreed.
Then I'll head out and get gas. There's a motel not too far from here, out towards the end of Peachtree. I'll work my way towards it and then loop back, siphoning what I can.
You know your way around? Local.
Born and raised.
If you're gonna do that, here's a walkie-talkie if you get in a tight spot. Hopefully, you won't need it.
Cool.
Clementine's got the other one. Check in with her and get back here as soon as you can.
And you? What's your name?
It's Lily. My dad's Larry.
Keep a good eye on him. These boys will work on getting you your medicine.
That's right.
And you keep an eye on that front door. You're our lookout.
It's Doug. You got it.
And I'm Carly.
Okay, Carly, you'll shift in with Doug when he needs it. For now, get some rest. You're a good shot, and I'd like to keep it that way.
You got it, boss.
Now get him those pills.
You know, I like a lot of things about this game, but one thing I do think is a bit silly about it is, like, Larry's, like, heart problems. Like, that guy, he just goes around screaming at people a lot, and it seems like his heart only acts up when it's convenient for the plot to have his heart act up, you know? And also, I was talking about earlier about how some of the decisions in this game are kind of like, why would you choose the other one? And another one of those is the whole, like, what just happened there? Where it's like, the cutscene showed you that Duck didn't get bitten. So, like, why would you not side with Kenny at that one particular moment when you know he's not bitten? Like, if it was vague whether he was bitten or not, that'd be one thing, but it's not. So, is a bit of a thing. Anyways, one of those parts, this is gonna last for like a while. I go around and talk to everyone, because that's the thing you do in this game. The IT guy. Hello, Doug.
Heard or seen anything?
Nothing, luckily. Wanna step outside, have a look around?
I'm not suicidal yet.
No, the gate out there is closed. We can hang out in front of the store and be fine.
Huh.
Sure.
Sure. Let's go have a look around.
Cool. And we'll keep it down. Don't need to bring them back this way with any unnecessary noises.
Agreed.
Yeah. Like I said, I haven't played this game in a while, so there's like a specific set of steps you need to do at this part of the game in order to continue it. I don't exactly remember what those are. It might take me a while to figure out what I'm supposed to do here.
They just
Eat. As far as I can tell, that's all they care about.
and if Ron gets you,
They eat you. And whatever's left comes back as one of them.
how the fuck?
I think it might be more than a couple days before all this gets sorted out.
Yeah, I think so too. We better keep it down out of here. Too bad we don't have a way to come out here and watch the news.
Would be nice to know what's going on elsewhere.
Atlanta's in rough shape, and that's all I know.
I don't watch too many zombie stuff, but I've heard it be said that normally the best type of zombie media is the ones that have to do with, like, immediately right when the outbreak
There's a
happens.
hasty fortification job over there.
Yeah, it didn't work.
And there are, like, many reasons why the later seasons aren't as well liked as the first one, but I think one small component is the fact that it is the one that deals with right at the outbreak, whereas all the
That
sequels
place is full
are,
of
like,
TVs and electronics.
later.
Did you guys try to get in there and get weapons?
I did, but it was too risky. And then a bunch of guys showed up and they tried.
And what happened?
I think they're most of who you see wandering around out there.
It's a combination lock. Look at the one trapped over there.
Better him than us, huh?
Oh, shit.
What? Do you know that guy?
He could be a drugstore employee.
So you're saying he might have the pharmacy keys?
I'm saying he might have the pharmacy keys.
I don't know. Could be anybody, you know? They start rotting and get all chewed up and...
Shut up, Doug. Look at the uniform, though. He could have worked at the drugstore and died with keys in his pocket.
It would take a lot of effort to make it safe enough to go out there and see if he has the keys. If we could somehow prove that he worked here, I think it'd be worth it.
I'll see what I can find.
Right, I think that's all you can do out here. I think that's all you really have to do.
I can't reach that brick.
Right, you need to get the combination lock first.
How'd you end up here?
Well, I moved here to live with my uncle. He does tech stuff, and it just made sense.
So you're local. You probably knew the owners of this place.
No, not really. I've only been here a couple months, and I spend a lot of time...
On the computer?
No, just doing my own thing. What about you?
I grew up here. Been trying to get home since the day I came back.
Oh, so you probably knew the owners then?
Yeah, I did. Good people. Do you think we're safe here?
Well, I haven't been able to get through this gate so far. And the drugstore's safe enough, I think. Whoever owned it took good care of it. It's well stocked and it locks up well.
What's everyone like in there?
Oh, well, Carly's pretty nice, you know.
Yeah.
Lily doesn't take any crap. She's been running the show, keeping people on watch, things like that. And her dad...
Yeah, that guy.
He's kind of a dick. Pardon my French.
We should think about searching that guy across the street.
Maybe he has them, but who knows if he actually worked here.
Alright, I think that's all you can do out here.
Let's head back inside.
Okay.
Alright, what all do you need to do here? A lot of people to talk to.
Looks like
Zane
nobody
in
got
the
a
food
chance
box.
to donate anything before this all went down. Central High Tech State. Paper's a week old. Feels like years.
Yeah, I'll probably talk more about this in a Tolman video, but yeah. Yesterday, I went on Steam and I bought some games. I bought this game and I bought 2 other games, and say the games I bought, I don't think me not having anything to play will be a problem for a while now.
It's not damaged. Glad this place didn't get looted.
But based on my upload schedule, I don't know if when I explain that in Tolman will have already happened or not. Because I haven't explained it yet, because I haven't recorded it yet, but then it might be recorded first because of the weird recording way I go about things here. Energy bar.
Hey there.
Hi.
Any word from Glenn?
Nothing. Is he okay?
Yeah, I think so. You're doing a good job. Can I, get you anything?
I'm okay. Maybe I'm a little hungry.
I'll see about that. So,
Are you okay?
what? Yeah, I'm fine. I just, I'm good.
That's good.
Yeah, I think so. Being good is good, despite the circumstances.
Yep.
Well, sit tight.
Okay.
Which, there you
Not
go.
much, but here you go.
Thank you.
Of course.
Yeah. We're in the drugstore that Lee, our main character's family, works in, which is a bit convenient when you think about it, but also, like, they were heading here anyway. This is, like, the biggest drugstore in the area.
The pills are in there.
And I can imagine that while they were driving here, Lee might have been pushing them in this direction anyway, so, you know, it's kind of convenient, but it's not, like, unbelievably convenient, you know? How many energy bars are there? It's like the 3rd one. I would give Clementine multiple energy bars? I don't think so. Yep. The kitten. He's being very loud, because he just loves being loud when I record. It's great. Talk to you later.
We can't let anything happen to Ducky.
I know, hon.
Soda fountain.
It's all melted now.
Give me a second, I gotta check something. Okay. Hello, duck
Hey, Lee.
boy.
Really gave that old man hell.
Yeah. We got pushed, you know?
You don't have to tell me. I was ready to tear the man's head off. Anyway, we, Kat and I, appreciate your support.
Thank you, Lee.
How's Duck doing?
He's okay. It was just a shock.
We're lucky as hell nobody got nabbed on the way in here.
No kidding.
How's she doing?
Well, her family's dead, so...
That's awful, Lee.
Yeah, well, she seems to be handling herself all right.
She's just a little girl, Ken.
Lee says she spent days on her own. That takes toughness.
But you have no idea what sort of emotional damage is happening to her every second her family is gone.
What's the plan?
Hang tight, I suppose. Seems pretty dangerous out there, so we ought to wait for things to clear up.
You said your family was from here in Macon?
That's right.
Where are they? Should we go looking for them?
They, own this place. They're gone.
Oh, sweetie.
Cat.
They were good people. I wasn't around much, but yeah, they're dead. Are you guys all right?
We're just fine, considering.
How about you, Duck?
We've all been through a lot.
Lee, you got a second?
Sure.
Back on Herschel's farm.
Yeah.
We didn't even try to save him. That blood is on our hands, you know?
You let that boy die.
I know, man. I know.
It wouldn't have taken much.
That's what I keep thinking. I keep seeing his face. Man, look at me. I don't know if I can carry this.
What else is there to do?
It's a weird option. The only option there was ignore with a question mark. So would I have not ignored it if I let the thing play? Because normally letting the thing play means you don't say anything, which is kind of similar to ignoring. I don't, that was a weird
We
option.
just need to get back to Fort Lauderdale.
We'll do our damnedest.
Anyway, here you go, Doc.
It's not much, but here. For the boy.
Oh, thanks, Lee. He appreciates it.
That's sweet, Lee.
Yeah, judging on my upload schedule, this should be uploaded. Start being uploaded when the Donging X
I don't
videos are
remember
done.
them very well.
But Tolbon's gonna go on for like forever. But I have found games to go along with it. This being the
Try to
first
get some
one.
rest, hon.
How can I with those things out there?
I'm not gonna talk too much about it, but with some of the games I've found, they're probably gonna go on well after Tolbon's also done.
No, I'm sorry to hear your loved one was eaten by the living dead cards.
Lee with his wit. Yeah, so I recorded like, it says 34 up there. I recorded for like 3 minutes before I was interrupted. I kind of want to finish the entire, I want to finish all of the first episode in 3 parts, so I might make this like a pretty long, like up to 45-minute part, just so I could finish this episode in one part, you know? Or finish the next episode in one part.
You're a pretty good shot.
Well, you don't fuck with a reporter, especially one that's 3 days out from her last cup of coffee.
You seem to handle yourself pretty well.
Really? I'm a disaster.
I can't tell.
My news editor was eaten about 5 feet away from me, and I would have joined her if it wasn't for that dorky guy on watch over there.
I'm sorry.
She was an asshole, but, you know.
Yeah. That guy saved you?
Yeah, can you believe it? Those creeps, or ghouls, or whatever the hell they are. They were pulling our van apart, and that guy, Doug, just came to the rescue.
You can never tell who the heroic ones are gonna be, I suppose.
He's kind of cute. In that parents' basement sort of way.
Huh?
Huh? Oh, nothing.
How'd you end up here?
We drove up to cover the Cherry Blossom Festival. Real hard-hitting stuff.
Sounds worth it.
There are cherry blossoms in Georgia? I mean, I guess there are.
What are you messing around with there?
A radio. I can't get it to work, though.
Here, let me have a look.
So this game takes place, by the way, if it wasn't obvious by the multiple times it talks about Savannah and Atlanta and all the other places in Georgia. But I don't know if the game specifically said Georgia, so if you don't know where those places are, this game takes place in the state of Georgia.
There are no batteries in this thing.
What now?
You know that there are no batteries in that thing.
Yeah, of course. I mean, yeah. No.
I can try to find some. Needs two.
Thanks. I wouldn't even really know what to look for.
Yeah, let's talk to is Lily. Lily! It's not the nicest Lily. Definitely know of nicer Lilies than this
How's
one.
it doing?
I'm not sure I got your name.
It's Lee.
Lily. My dad's Larry. I was just doing what I had to earlier.
Everyone was.
Now his heart's acting up again and I'm powerless to do anything. And that violence before with my dad, that didn't help.
What's wrong with him?
He's got a heart condition. He takes nitroglycerin tablets pretty regularly. I've seen a few bad attacks that he couldn't get over and needed to go to the hospital.
Yeah, that's not really an option right now.
I'm just trying to keep him relaxed.
Yeah, maybe when you got a heart problem, maybe, you know, not being so emotional all the time. Maybe you could have done that before the apocalypse. Maybe went to some therapy classes. Now that's a bit of an issue, huh?
He's got a temper.
Ah, fuck you.
Yeah, he doesn't mean it.
It's just that
Yeah?
we've got kids here. Families.
He and I are a family.
I'm just saying some people can't handle a temper like that. Hell, barely seems like you can.
It's just his way. Don't make him the reason everything's screwed. Where's her mom?
Savannah, I think.
Oh, you guys aren't together.
Oh, no, I'm not her dad. I found her in a house when getting out of Atlanta.
Young fun
She's
cats.
been surviving by herself. I think the girl's parents didn't make it.
Oh.
I heard an answering message. They were in Savannah. She was home with a sitter. It wasn't good.
Well, she's lucky to have you.
You're from here?
I work at Warner Robins, the Air Force Base.
Yeah, I know it. Pilot?
Nah, just mechanical admin stuff. I deal with a bunch of shitheads and bureaucrats all day. Sometimes a plane, if I'm lucky. You?
I work up at UGA. Was anyone here when you guys got here?
No, this place was pretty wrecked. We pulled a couple of bodies out of the office. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Did you know anybody here?
Yeah, the owners, we were close.
I'm sorry. We found an older couple in the office. Dad hauled them out in case they weren't really dead.
What do you think about all this?
What is there to think? The dead are up, walking around, eating people, and turning them into more of them. I mean, Jesus.
We need to stick together and get through this.
I'm gonna get back to him.
Sounds good.
Alright, then let's talk to everybody. I think I have one more food to give. I will not give it to Lily, I will give it to Carly. Yeah, one thing this game does well is that, you know, this game is mostly about Lee and his relationships with, you know, Clementine and the other characters, and how they evolve. I guess that's not the word, but, this game, like, it deals with Lee's past, like, pretty quickly, because, you know, you go to his family's place, he finds out they're not alive anymore, he deals with that relatively quickly, so the game can focus on other stuff, you know.
Here, I've been finding some stuff to eat.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
Are you sure your girl doesn't eat it?
She's good. I've been trying to keep her fed and watered.
You're a good caretaker.
Thanks.
I think that's all the food you get. There's only 3, right? Yeah, it's 40 minutes here, but there's still a lot left, so I might play for like another 10 minutes. The first episode was pretty short, so I might make the second episode longer. Alive inside. I'm also probably going to name this part something like Duck God Kenny, or Boat God Kenny, because he's the first thing you see when the episode starts.
I can't think about them in here. My parents came in here hoping to survive, but it looks like one of them was hurt. I wonder if it was my dad. Trying to be a hero, maybe. Or a protector, at least. This door leads to the back alley.
What's that?
This was my dad's cane. He'd zip around here on it from time to time.
Was he sick?
Nah, he was okay. I actually saw him whoop shoplifters with it. This cane's protected this place better than any guard dog ever could. Plus, he knew how to make it look cool. Like you with your hat.
My dad gave it to me.
See, dads are smart like that. How you doing?
Okay.
Everyone out there seem all right to you?
Yeah. Well, maybe not the sick guy.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on him.
There was that thing in the bathroom. It tried to get me.
I know.
But you stopped it.
Yeah, I did.
Can you do that more?
Well, I'm not gonna go looking for him.
I mean, get the dangerous ones.
I'm gonna try.
Good.
Have you heard from Glenn?
Not in a little while.
Not a while. Right,
I'm gonna keep looking around.
Okay.
Yeah, I mentioned earlier that the Glenn is from the comics and the movie, or Herschel, but Glenn is too. Glenn's also a pretty prominent character, I think, but again, I've never read the comics, and I've only watched like the first episode of the show.
I ought to clear a path to opening that door.
I don't know, this game made me a bit interested, this show, but not enough to make me
Better get this door clear.
care past the first episode.
Can I help?
Sure. Here we go. Watch your fingers in the drawers. Things have been scary, huh?
Yeah. It's not good. I don't know why everyone is crazy.
Neither do I, Clementine. Nobody does, I don't think.
I bet my dad does.
Okay, here we go.
Do you have kids?
No.
You don't have a family?
What do your parents do?
My mom is a doctor, and my dad is an engineer.
Those are good jobs.
What's your job?
I teach history and writing and things like that.
Like, social studies?
Yeah, like that.
You didn't answer my question.
All right, a little further.
Why don't you want to talk about your family? Do they, like, hate you?
I hope not. It's just complicated, that's all.
Why?
It just is.
But you love them, right?
Yeah, of course. Look, my family's gone, and I just wish things would have been different.
Yeah.
I got into a fight once,
And what happened?
and it ended really badly. After that, I wasn't allowed to talk to my family.
That's so sad.
Let's move this thing.
Ow!
You got
Are
us,
you okay?
I hurt my finger.
Is it bleeding?
A little.
I'll find you a bandage. Dad kept the remote for that thing in here someplace. There's a Band-Aid in there, I bet.
Oh, good.
Luckily, there's nothing I need in here.
I could just leave.
Lee?
Yeah?
What if my parents come home and I'm not there? Lee?
I don't think they will. They want you to be safe. We'll find them if we can.
I've got my walkie-talkie in case they try that way.
Stay close to me until then, okay? Let's have a look at that finger. Ow.
It hurt.
Let's see if we can do something about it. Let's get this cut covered up.
Yes, please.
Alright, I haven't taken the photo yet, because I'm pretty sure that causes something to happen. But what happens if I just look at the door? Anything in this drawer? The remote. Actually, I think you need that. Think about it.
That's what I figured. Dad told me he bought that TV to watch baseball in here, but I caught him watching his stories more than a few times.
You know, what happens if I try to get to the
That's
door?
the door to the pharmacy. We should be able to find pills for Larry in there. The keys are on that zombie out on the street.
Oh yeah, that, funny thing about that line, there's a whole thing about The Walking Dead, how, you know, they don't call them zombies, because, you know, it takes place in a universe where, you know, there aren't exactly zombie shows and stuff, so that term was never created, so they, like, call them walkers, and that's just kind of a slip up there, where they call them a zombie there. They're not supposed to do that.
There's a photo over there. There's a photo over there.
Find anything?
It's a photo of the family who owned this place. Might help us track down the keys to the office.
I know who you are. You're Lee Everett. You're a professor at Athens who killed a state senator who was sleeping with your wife. This is your parents' store. Folks around town know the owner's son got himself a life sentence, but I'm a reporter for WABE in Atlanta. I paid attention to that trial. Maybe you're a murderer, but I don't really care. Frankly, that's a skill that might come in handy. Did you tell anyone out there who you were, or that you were tied to this place?
No, I've been sticking to first names for a reason.
You seem like an okay guy, and the last thing we need is drama out there. You've got this little girl to take care of, and look, don't make me wrong on this.
I don't plan to.
Good, because if this lasts longer than a few days, and you're a detriment to the group, then we'd have a problem.
I hear you.
I'll just keep it to myself.
Thanks.
Don't worry about it.
Right. So, it's been about 50 minutes on the recording, plus what I have to edit in, like another 3 minutes there, so yeah, it's been going on for a while. But I wanted the second episode to be longer, so that they could finish up the first episode of the game in 3 episode videos. I like how needlessly confusing this terminology is. Anyway, the next part, I'll continue playing the game. So, I'll see you then. Bye. Can I click the thing? Click it, there you go.